What is up? D-Rock here, You First Outdoors. Hope everyone's doing well. I am here at just past mile marker 6, and I'm actually headed, that's if you're heading east, towards St. George. This highway here is Old Highway 91, and this is kind of a back way to St. George or Beaver Dam, Arizona via Mesquite. So this is a road that I take a lot to get to the Beaver Dam Mountains. And as you can see, I'm in the Beaver Dam Mountains, but this little peak here always catches my eye. So today I've decided to drop in here, and I think I'm going to bag this. Now, there's not really much elevation gain here, so I think I'm just going to cut across and then go up and over. And I don't think it has a name, so I'm just going to call it mile marker 6 peak, or marker 6 peak, or mile 6 peak. I don't know, I'll figure one of those out. But let's get to the top of that and see what the views are like, eh? There's a little gate you can pull out of the ground here to get in through, but make sure to put it back. And let's start our walk here. Interesting, huh? So I'm parked right over there off the side of the road. There's a pullout. It's just past the mile marker 6 sign. Crossed into the gate, and I looked at going up over here, but looks somewhat interesting. I think it might be easier to go up on this part here, and I got to remember that I've got the dog with me, so can't be too crazy. But I think I can just go up to the side there and come up that. Looks doable anyway. I'm gonna run this wash down and then get over here, and it should be fairly easy walking, just going up and down the country, and then I'll hit the grind back there. Yep, middle March right now. I wouldn't do this in the middle of summer because it gets cooking hot out here, but the end of winter, early spring, just fine. I'm actually kind of starting a little later in the afternoon, so I don't anticipate this taking too long to get up to the top, but you never know. Thankfully I got a little extra daylight on my side. So the walk is pretty fun. There is no trail. You're just kind of going up over these rolling hills here, and what I'm trying to do is get up this ridge line here and allow me to get to the top of this. I hope I can without having to climb. Because if I can't, I gotta come back, because the dog can't climb up the rock. But I see a couple spots on the face of this thing, and it might be doable to go up right there, actually. You know, as I get a little closer to it, I get a better idea. I'm almost on the face of this thing, and I'm wondering wonder if I can get up that. I don't think I can do it with the dog. Looks like there's a bit of a wall section right there, but it's more than likely doable. I'm getting close to wrapping around this ridge here, so I think I'm gonna go up right here and then walk it over kind of to the west there, the southwest, and see if I can get around that corner there to get on top. I might be able to get in between. Looks like there might be a spot right there, but won't know till I'm in that area. And whoa, what is this? Well. I'm gonna wager that human hands put that there. Yeah, I could be wrong, but kind of looks like it. Which means there might be a register up there. Maybe not. This is the stuff that gets you. It's going up and down this before you even start going to the ascent part. Nice little steep section. Interesting. I'm gonna head over here, see what it looks like over there. It's a nice steep section, but once I get past this, man, I'm pretty much on the top of this here, then I can walk the ridgeline over. All right, I got a bit of a game trail. It's wrapping around the side of this here. I'll give you a view real quick. Whew. Old Highway 91 running through here. This takes you down to Beaver Dam, onwards to Mesquite, Las Vegas. My truck's right down there. So this game trail here, more than likely what the cows use a lot, so it's pretty well pronounced. I'm at that section here of the ridgeline where I want to get up, and we already got a killer view of that wonderful peak over there known as Virgin Peak. I did a really, I think, a cool video on this one here not too long ago, so if you have the time, check that one out for sure. All right, we're getting some cool views as we come around the corner here. Right off here, this peak right down there, that's Tapio Peak. I attempted to summit that and had to turn back. Yeah, I don't think the dog can get up right here. Let me just go right around here and maybe we can access that. Right here. Let's walk over to the side real quick and see what we got view wise. Oh, looks like we got an edge. How about that? Oh yeah. Interesting. All right, so I'm coming up that ridge line now, and I got this section here. Now, this would not be a problem for me, but I got to bear in mind the dog. So I'm just going to come down right here and then walk around to continue on up to the top here, so it shouldn't really be a problem, and she shouldn't have a problem. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward now. Just wrap around that and walk on up this. Not bad. And then we're wrapping back around, and you have, so we just continue on to the top here, and it's pretty easy. Not bad at all. Pretty warm though. Yeah. All right, well, we're now on top of that section where when I was down there, I was looking up this, thinking we might be able to walk this up, but there might have been a small wall here. So if I come back this way, I'll investigate that, but we're gonna push on. We got a bit of a spine now, and should be pretty smooth sailing, I think. Wow, the views are pretty good. Well, is this right here at the top of this section? Maybe, may not be. Whew. Yeah, here we are. We have reached the top. Oh, a space plan on that. There's a wire there. We have it. Yes, this is the top here of Marker 6 Peak. Oh, there's not even a victory cairn up here. What? It appears I'm gonna have to build a cairn. This little peak over here, I guess we'll call that Marker 7 Peak, because that mile Marker 7 is right over there. Good views, huh? Very nice. Tapio Peak, Virgin Peak, ooh, the good one, Moapa Peak. We got Hot Dog Peak over here, West Mountain Peak, and we got just, you can see the top of Pine Valley Mountains over there. And over here, this is Jarvis Peak. And over here with the radio tower, I think is Scrub Peak. And then right over here, we went up all this to right there. That's actually Lowrider Peak. And on the other side of that canyon is Cowbell Canyon. That was a fun one. So we'll walk over the edge here, and you can see my truck parked right down there. Let's have a quick little view of the edge here. It's not just sheer drop off, of course, but it's a bit of a face here. And there you have it. We're not going down this, we're gonna have to go back the other way. And I don't think I can get her down this side, so it's back the way we came for our descent. But as I mentioned a couple times already, this is Old Highway 91. And Old Highway 91, this runs you all the way to Santa Clara, St. George. And if you head west, this will take you all the way down to Beaver Dam there, and then on to Mesquite and Las Vegas. So there you have it. Marker 6 peak bagged. Woo. Got a hot dog. Bit of a warm walk up, huh? Well, there's no victory cairn up here, so naturally we're gonna have to build one. Yeah, that'll work. All right, let's do a quick little 360 here, and we'll make our way down. So let's start it over at here at Lowrider Peak. And that's that peak that's right there, has a sheer drop to the east of it. We'll go around, then there's Scrub Peak, Radio Tower, Jarvis Peak, Pine Valley Mountains in the background way over there, West Mountain Peak, Hot Dog Peak, that was a good one. We got the Beaver Dam Wash over here. Point in the distance is Moapa. That was a good one too. Oh, let's not forget our favorite Virgin Peak back here. Tapio Peak, and then finishing up where we started. So there you have it. Marker 6 peak. Good times. Short and sweet. This could you go up this from any multiple choices here to ascend it. I obviously took the easiest. The path of least resistance because of the dog, but you know, if you come from the south side here, walking that long wash up would be interesting, or trying to climb from the east side of it. But yeah, multiple possibilities for sure. And let's see, elevation gain, maybe 1,000 feet. I would say that comfortably 1,000 feet, maybe a little more, but definitely 1,000 feet probably from the truck. Yeah, and not bad. It's not bad at all. It's like I said, short and sweet. And if you take the route I took, it's pretty simple. So, all right. So I've got the camera on the helmet, so we'll be doing a little hands-free on the way down. Just a couple of choice spots there that are interesting, but yeah, the views are great from this spot for sure. Beautiful. Beaver Dam Mountains are awesome. So like I said, camera's on the helmet. Cool. Hands-free. Marker 6, peak bagged. It kind of looks like you can get down in some of these spots, but it all cliffs out. I'll go have a look up there, over there, that one spot. I thought we might have been able to come up. It sure looked like it walled up, and can't do anything too crazy with the dog, so be careful. All right, so here's looking at that section. Man, I don't know. All right, the curiosity's got the better of me. I'm just gonna walk it right down to this big tree just to have a look. It's not so steep that we can't get back up this or whatever, get in trouble, we'll be fine. Huh, well, you know what? This might just be doable. Yeah, this doesn't look bad at all. Huh. You know, you never really know until you're right up on it. So, take it real easy here. Isn't too bad. Can you come to me? Come on. Well, there you go. You make it look easy. So there's a little steepness and looseness, but it's really not that bad getting down this. What do you think? It's pretty cool, huh? So that's looking back up it, and yeah, it's not bad at all. You can come up right there. See, there's a truck. So you can come straight up to this, walk it right up, boom, you're straight up. Piece of cake. Pretty easy going if you stay out of the scree, stay in the grassy spots. It's pretty easy. I'm almost out of this. So truck is just right there. We're just coming down this and poof, we're out of here, man. We're looking back at that route up right here. And when I came up here and then went around that side. But this is totally doable, up and down. That's that, folks. That was a pretty cool little exit descent. A little steep and loose, nothing too spooky. I mean, dog could get down and up it. Makes coming down a little more interesting. All right. So you can see it right here. This is the way up. There's a couple of big pine trees up in there, well, right up in there, that you can definitely see from the bottom, and you can cut this whole section off right here and just come straight up at it. That'll get you to the top, and then you're over to the peak in no time. So that's totally doable. It didn't wall up like I thought it would, and even the dog could get down that and up it, so no problems whatsoever. Well, that was an alternate descent for Marker 6 Peak. That was pretty cool. Take off this helmet now. Get a hat on. Get some dog and myself some water here. Very nice. Very nice. Quarter mile or so, we'll be back at the truck. Back to easy walking. Yeah, you can really see it now. This way up right here. That I thought in that shady section right there that was a wall, but actually it's not. It's just a little steeper and loose, but you can totally get up it. It's not bad at all, and you can totally get down it. And that way you could bypass having to go all the way around and up the back side, south side there. So you can go straight up there and then make yourself right over to the peak. Easy peasy, man. Dang. Should have gone up that in the first spot, but that's the way it rolls, right? One thing you want to watch for out here are these ticks. So He's got a couple of them on her. And you definitely want to keep an eye out. Not just for her, go, but for yourself too. So I don't really see any on me, but definitely take the time to look that over. Wow, check that out. Isn't that cool? They just flop over like that. Come here. All right, made it back to the truck. I got the dog back in the truck. There you have it. Put this gate back up. And we'll be good to go. There we go. Back up. And as you saw at the sign at the very beginning, it's the Beaver Dam Conservation Area. So take that gate, walk on in. And there you have it. That was mile 6 peak, and the one behind it I'm gonna call marker 7 peak. Marker 6 peak, marker 7 peak. I think I got that right. Thank you very much for watching. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Support for the channel is greatly appreciated. Stay safe out there. Marker 6 peak bagged. We'll get marker 7 peak next time. D-Rock out. Adios.